Hi there, this video is a short introduction to the Ignite course. The Ignite course is a leadership development course. It was designed and used within UMN to develop the management and leadership capacity of UMN's managers. Why would we do this? It's a lot of work. Well, it all starts because UMN exists for a purpose. UMN exists to bring about fullness of life for all in a transformed Nepali society. And of course, that vision is what drives everything that we do. That's why we want to build up our leadership capacity. Because the fruit, that is what everything in UMN should be focused on, is how do we increase our fruit production. So within trying to get to that vision, there are many things that will be done. There will be plans and budgets that are brought to bear. There will be policies. There will be all kinds of different resources in terms of finance and people. There'll be procedures, structures, money. All the people are brought in, and eventually you have a bunch of partners as well, because all of these people hopefully are going to be working with the right kind of values, and so they'll work together for the good of Nepal in order that we bring about fruit, which is this transformed society that we're looking for. And so this course is about trying to find that spark. That's that thing that we can ignite, the spark that we have in us as leaders, as managers, to figure out how can we do our very best to bring about that vision of a transformed fullness of life for all in a transformed Nepali society. So let me give you an overview of the course. This course comprises of 8 different modules, and it was originally developed to be delivered over a 2-year space. You can watch these videos a lot quicker than 2 years. But the 8 modules are as such. The first is about leading. Second is all about self-management. The third is about getting a clear vision. Fourth is about planning and how to do that in a successful way. Number 5 is then about leading other people. Number 6 is the specifics of managing staff, whereas then number 7 is looking at how do you manage and develop a team. And then finally, the 8th module is looking at what I've called the roaring lion, and particularly how do we deal with the stresses and the strains and sometimes the failures that we will face. So that's the 8 different modules that we'll be looking at. Okay, these 8 modules are spread over a series of these 8 workshops, and each workshop will contain a new topic that we will look at in each. In fact, usually there are several topics, but there are definitely stuff in each one that is new, as well as sometimes reflecting on and picking up topics from previous modules. And each topic, each workshop, will then hopefully challenge you to set personal goals, to set assignments that you might want to then work on. These assignments then come together because ideally, if you can work through the material that is in each topic, each of these 8 modules, if you can pull the thinking together to carry out the assignments, so that it's trying to make the work practical for you. So it's not just about what you can what you can learn, but can you also put it into practice? There's very little point in just watching something and hoping that you've learned it. Until you can actually put it into practice and it becomes useful to you, then it's not really a thing. So we've developed a bunch of assignments that go along with this to help you put it into practice, and hopefully there's then an online discussion group that's in SharePoint where you can feed back what you have learnt by doing that assignment, and hopefully you can pick up the comments of what other people have been looking at what they've been working on, how they have put it into practice. And so by using that SharePoint online discussion group, hopefully we can share more ideas that will help you to learn even more out of these different modules. But doing this course, it takes some degree of commitment. You know, committing to something and saying, yes, I'm going to do this, it is a bit challenging. Because many of us, we would like to do a course, we would like to learn new things, and we think that we can make time for it. But I would challenge you and say, if you really want to do this, if you really want to commit to it, what are you going to stop doing in order to make time to do this course? You know, learning can't happen in a vacuum. It requires other people around you to help you to learn. You have to talk to your teammates, you have to talk to other people, you have to talk to your line manager and make the time available so that you can not only watch the videos, but that you can also do the assignments, and that you can take the time to think through, to reflect, and to have this as a chance to grow, and not just watching a few videos. I hope that the videos will be good. I hope that it will be a chance for you to learn stuff and to grow in your leadership abilities. But it really does require that you also then take it further beyond just watching the video and think, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to make this a regular practice, part of my leadership?